Welcome to Megamind. I'm David.
And I am Monica.
A quick reminder, please give us a like, hit the bell, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and supporting us. You know what, Monica? Today's chat is a bit like one of those long Sunday strolls, where we start with something sensible like, let's talk about health, but then before you know it, we're arguing about whether scones should be cream first or jam first.
Oh, here we go. You always sneak food into the conversation, but fair enough, it does connect, doesn't it? Health, food, how we live day to day. And that's really what today is all about. Pulling all those quiet but powerful lessons together.
Exactly. And I'll start with the blunt truth. Health isn't just one priority among many. It's the platform that holds the whole life together. You know, when you're ill, suddenly the emails, the deadlines, even that one neighbor who insists on singing karaoke through thin walls, they all fade into background noise.
Are you admitting that you secretly admire the karaoke neighbor?
Only when he sticks to Elvis. The rest should be illegal.
But you're right. The point is clear. When health wobbles, everything else gets harder, which is why the basics, sleep, food, water, movement, light, sound boring, but they're actually the real superpower.
And boundaries. Let's not forget boundaries. Most people say, I don't have time for health. But really, it's that work has leaked into every corner. It's not a time issue. It's a boundary issue.
Which brings us to a funny thing. You and I once planned to do that early morning run challenge, remember?
Don't remind me. We lasted, what, 3 days?
4, if you count the day we walked to the bakery instead.
That was cross-training. Lifting croissants counts as strength work.
Point proven. Even that little failure showed us it's about routines you can actually sustain, not grand gestures that fall apart. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.
Right. Let's roll on to another foundation, the new literacy. Not just reading and writing, but learning, unlearning, and relearning. Updating your mental software.
Oh, I love that idea. It's like having version control for your own brain.
Exactly. And the real trick is separating this method failed from I am a failure. People get so stuck defending their old ways because they think letting go means losing face.
Like when my uncle still insists VHS tapes are more reliable than streaming. He keeps saying, at least a tape doesn't buffer. I mean, what do you even say to that?
Yeah, but try carrying a VHS player on the bus.
True, but it's bigger than tech. It's about identity. If your job, your community, or even your self-worth is tied to old models, you cling to them. Updating feels like betrayal instead of progress.
Which is why small experiments are better than debates. Evidence is cheaper than pride. Run a quick test, then update.
And sometimes asking the dumb question early saves years of confusion. Remember when I nodded along in that finance meeting for 6 months before I finally asked what EBITDA actually meant?
Brave confession. And did the world end?
Nope. It actually made everyone else breathe out. They'd been pretending too.
Speaking of pretending, how about we dive into independence? The moment you realize you can move without a gatekeeper, that's when you become dangerous.
Dangerous in a good way. You stop waiting for permission, and you're free to say no to bad bargains.
That's right. Independence doesn't mean isolation. It means you could go alone, but you choose partnerships on purpose.
Like the time I set up that side project, remember? I could have done it all myself, but when I brought you in, you doubled the speed.
I also doubled the snack budget.
True. But the point stands, independence plus selective allies is the multiplier.
And here's where the boring stack comes in. The daily basics: sleep, water, movement, protein, daylight, purpose, less news, a bit of meditation.
It sounds dull, but if you actually stack them, you start feeling suspiciously good, almost unreal.
Suspicious, like, wait, is this legal?
Exactly. It's like the cheat code everyone ignores because they're chasing fancy hacks.
And we've both learned 70% consistency beats 100% crash diet style.
Same logic with my plants. Overwatering for a week, then neglecting them doesn't work. Consistency does.
I can't believe you just compared human health to your basil plant.
Same principle, David?
Now, let's slide into purpose. Not something you find in a single weekend, but something you build. Values into themes, themes into projects, projects into daily habits.
My values are tea, naps, and sarcasm.
Then your theme is, comfort.
Hey, don't mock. But honestly, values like family, craft, service, they're anchors, and purpose grows through action, not waiting for certainty.
Exactly. Waiting usually just grows weeds.
That's going on a t-shirt.
Here's another truth. Outgrowing past versions of yourself is allowed, even if people liked you better that way.
Yes! Growth can feel like betrayal, but really it's just evolution. And sometimes the grief is a sign you're moving, not failing.
Like leaving a job where you're comfortable, but no longer challenged. If resentment replaces enthusiasm, it's a signal.
Or when your friends are still into all-night parties and you're into all-night Netflix marathons with herbal tea.
A very dignified outgrowing.
Thank you, I try.
Now, one of my favorite bits, knowing people properly. You don't really know them until you travel with them, talk money with them, see them angry, or live with them.
Travel is the ultimate test. You see if they plan or panic, how they treat waiters, and how they cope with delays.
Money reveals values. Do they keep promises, or do they mysteriously vanish when the bill arrives?
Anger shows character. Can they be angry without being cruel? Do they repair afterwards?
And living together, the great chore diplomacy.
Exactly. Nothing reveals love faster than arguing over who left the sponge in the sink.
Let's talk reframing. Sometimes the world won't move, so you change your lens. Facts, better story, one next move.
Like when the train's canceled. Old story, my day's ruined. New story, I've got an extra 20 minutes to prepare.
Or in my case, 20 minutes to get a Greg's sausage roll.
That too. But key point, reframing isn't an excuse to tolerate harm. If it's unsafe, change the situation. If it's annoying, change the lens.
Wisdom is knowing which applies.
Now, those 7 simple rules for protecting your attention. Let it go, ignore them, give it time, don't compare, stay calm, it's on you, and always smile.
I like the always smile one. Not fake positivity, but choosing warmth.
Smiling also confuses your enemies.
True strategy. And what do people actually remember? Not your pay slip, not how many hours you worked. They remember how you made them feel, if you kept your word, if they could count on you.
It's the emotional footprint, the warmth, the presence, the reliability.
You can't fake that at the funeral.
Dark but true.
Finally, silence and speech. Silence is a cooling gap. It protects trust, but silence forever becomes complicity.
Yes, use the 3 T's, truth, tone, timing. Ask, am I sure? Can I say it kindly? And is now wise?
And speak up when safety, dignity, or truth is at stake. Keep it short, factual, calm.
I see X, it affects Y, I need Z. Simple.
So when you tie it all together, health, updating, independence, the boring stack, purpose, growth, knowing people, reframing, attention, legacy, silence, you get a life that holds under pressure.
Exactly. And it's not exotic. It's daily basics done steadily. Miss once, not twice. Review weekly. Outgrow gently. Keep your heart teachable.
That's a good note to end on.
Drop your comments below and subscribe to our channel. David and Monica are personas we use to make our content more engaging and relatable. We're not affiliated with any organization or product mention. Our discussions are just for inspiration and entertainment, not professional advice. Always think for yourself, take what works for you, and make your own decisions. See you next time.
See you next time.